In the last lesson, you learned that it is as much your professional responsibility to promote yourself as it is for you to perform to your highest capabilities on the job. If you're currently employed, it's your professional responsibility to make decision makers aware of the value you bring to the organization. And as a job seeker, it's your professional responsibility to make interviewers, hiring decision makers, aware of the value you can bring to their organization. So how do you do that without alienating others? You've already learned about the power of story. You might want to review those lessons from Course 1 about a special kind of storytelling we call business storytelling. Because in life, in an interview with a hiring manager, it comes down to connecting as human beings. That's why your answer to tell me about yourself in an interview is so important. Or your answer to, what do you do when you meet someone in a business context? It's ultimately a question of what's your story and how does your story relate to my story, to our story as an organization. Are you someone I want to work with? Someone we want to work with? Your core story has to speak first to the heart and then to the mind of the interviewer. First to the heart and then to the mind. We live in a world of stories. We are living reality-making storytellers, actors on the world stage. It's a Shakespearean idea and a core element of the English language culture. You matter. You, and at the core of your being, at the level of you as an actor on a world stage, is your why. Why are you doing what you're doing? If we think along with Steve Jobs in his thought here, if we ask ourselves, why? Why am I doing right now, from this minute of watching this video to this moment of living my life in my place and time? Why? And in the mind of this historic creator, Steve Jobs, if he couldn't find a life-giving, positive answer to why in his life for, as he says, too many days in a row, he knew he needed to change something. And if you're here watching this video, we know you need to change something. And the way you do that is by starting with your why. Starting with why you do what you do, your why. Of course, you work to make money, but your why goes deeper than that. Your why is what sets you apart from every other applicant, every other candidate, every other individual. It's your purpose, the purpose you set yourself, the reason behind your search. This is where the work you did in the first course with your accomplishments journal becomes so important. Remember your enjoyable accomplishments, where you not only completed something successfully, but you enjoyed doing it and felt good about what you had done? That was the voice of your deepest why speaking to you. When asked, what do you do? Almost everybody starts off with a, I am a blah, blah, blah statement. They answer with some kind of function or title. But you're not a function or a title. You're a human being. And the key word in that statement is being, doing, acting. One of the hardest English language concepts for non-natives to grasp is that ing form. We talk more about that form, what it means in the English language way of thinking, in the fourth course of this specialization. But for now, think about it. You are a being, doing, acting. Right now, you are watching. Buckminster Fuller, hailed as one of the greatest minds of our times, was the creator of the idea you see here. Architects of the future, not its victims. It's a powerful metaphor with great relevance to our shared time and space. I will say, half facetiously, that as a prerequisite for going further in this specialization, you're required to claim this idea, to claim your position in the world as a co-architect, whatever that means to you in your time and place. You're consciously striving to create a future for yourself. In that striving, you're a verb, not a noun. And your why is the power behind your striving. And you have to find that why to connect to your place in the English language world of work. In the work world, your why shapes how you fit into a team, how you collectively and collaboratively architect the future. A team is the more effective, the more a collective sense of why holds the team together. Here's a quick language question to help you reflect on that. Questions like the one here are called analogy questions. Many native language speakers hate them. They think they're trick questions. And in a way they are. They trick you into seeing something, a relation that the question writer thinks is worthwhile for you to see. The architect sees a structure in his or her imagination. In a similar way, we all live out the truth in the words of Dwight Eisenhower, words you've heard before. Plans are nothing. Planning is everything. So what words do you write into this blank? That's your why.